Gemini, what's up? Okay, welcome to the Alchemist Tarot, where we tap into the current energies and seek advice from the divinely guided angels. Okay, if you'd like to check out my YouTube, the link's in my bio. I provide videos with like a 10-minute reading, and then with extendeds if you want to see in the extended box below. That's my new setup now. So let me go ahead and pray. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, and guardian angels. Thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. What messages do you have for Gemini today? Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Or excuse me, Three of Wands upright, sorry. 3, 3. King of Pentacles upright. Justice in reverse. Six of Wands. Ooh. Empress up in reverse. Ooh. Okay. Ten of Pentacles upright with a Page of Cups upright. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what I have here is, this is coming off more like a work reading, but I will establish both, okay? So if this is love, okay, this is someone having victory over the lack of cooperation that they're having with their partner. Their partner is very stable. Their partner is very loyal. Their partner is very, like, he's everything. When you get the Ten of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, okay, that's awesome. That means that's a businessman, an entrepreneur, someone who owns their company, someone who's running the company, the husband of the home, okay? So anything to do with finances and stability, okay? This is definitely husband energy, okay? You don't want to miss out on that kind of energy. Okay, so what I see here is that someone's coming to apologize, which I think is from this King of Pentacles upright, because it's right next to him on that side. So he knows he did something wrong, and he knows he needs to come to you and apologize for it, okay? Because he must have been giving you a hard time about something going on when it comes to the nurturing of this relationship, okay? When the Empress is in reverse, that means that it's either, because the Empress upright is supposed to be nurturing energy, okay? There's a lack of nurturing in the relationship from this King of Pentacles. He knows that he needs to establish his boundaries as far as what you want in the relationship and what he wants in the relationship, okay? But it looks like he's understanding now that however boundaries that, like, he wasn't respecting whatever your needs were, or he wasn't listening to whatever your needs were. He knows he didn't, even though he's the man of the house, the business guy, the whatever, okay, but he was not providing the right kind of love that you needed. He didn't meet your needs, okay? So if he's not meeting your needs, obviously that's an injustice to you, because as the man of the home, okay, you're supposed to make sure that everything's okay. It's not about just paying the bills, you know what I mean? You also have to establish the fact that there needs to be nurturing involved. So this King of Pentacles could also be a workaholic too sometimes. And it's sometimes where it gets to this point where you have to establish the difference between working and home life, okay? So when you go home, you don't bring your work home, okay? Like, there's a lot of marriages that have these dynamics that, you know, the husband could come home and the wife's been waiting on him, or she comes home earlier than he does, so she's making dinner, and he comes home and it's like, you know, there's no conversation about, like, making plans with each other. It's all about, like, the stresses of work and, like, bringing that energy into the relationship. So basically this King of Pentacles knows that they were wrong, that they were not being as nurturing, as supportive, meeting your needs, communicating. Like, a lot of relationships have to establish the fact that even though we work and we pay our bills, we go, we take care of the kids, all that, okay? You still have to keep up with the relationship, okay? That means having date nights. That means having, alone time. That means making plans to go travel somewhere, just you two, okay? Because it just comes across that someone just feels like, you know, they feel anxiety about how, oh, okay. They feel anxiety about the fact that, like, maybe every time this King of Pentacles would make plans with you, he wouldn't follow up. So it's almost like they'd be lying to you about whatever plans you tried to make. So you've reached this point where you're almost kind of looking at, like, do I move on to somebody else who does respect, like, this could be on the brink of divorce. But there's victory over this, okay? So, don't be so quick to just assume that because maybe for a while, because I'm seeing a breakthrough here. Maybe for a while there's been this dynamic that was imbalanced. So on his end, maybe his needs were getting met, but your needs weren't getting met. You know what I mean? I'm also getting the fact that as you're looking to go, you're planning and strategizing about, listen, I've had this conversation with you multiple times. I've told you what I needed. I told you, when are you going to change? When are you going to change that shift? When are you going to make some kind of plan, okay, that would include me, okay? Because if we're together, what's the point? If we're not even, like, if we're together as a family, you can't just disregard me because you think I'm always going to be there. You have to have that balanced thought process of, yes, I appreciate the being grateful that you have a supportive partner who's always going to be there for you because you're married or together, or you guys, I'm getting a long-term relationship that could have been a long time. It could have been up to six, let's see, whoa, 3 to 10 years, okay, that you guys been together. So I know you're in your head about this situation, but there's no fear, okay? What's going to happen is, because this justice in reverse, this King of Pentacles is going to try to make it right, okay, in some shape or fashion. How he's going to do it, that's what we'll do when we get the clarifiers here, okay? So Gemini, um, I would feel that in order for us to figure out, you know, more in depth as far as where this King of Pentacles heads at, where you're at, how we can get to this victory, okay? That's where I would clarify these factors, okay? Another thing I'm seeing too is you could have this also could be a situation, I'm getting this too. This also could be a situation where there's a child, a Page of Cups, which is like a young water sign. A Page of Cups can be like a child. So it could be from anywhere from, like, 5 to freaking 13 years old, okay? And they did something wrong, okay? This King of Pentacles, or the dad, is now looking to the mother to figure this out because the mother's not getting the cooperation from this child to find victory in it. So this King of Pentacles is trying to find a way and strategize a way to resolve what this child did that was unjust, okay? So those are two different scenarios I'm getting. Yeah. So if you guys would like to hear on more, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. So, not short, but just explain what's going on, okay? So on my YouTube, I'm going to post this reading, and then I'm going to have my extendeds through Venmo if you want to see more of the video. My videos are typically like 20 to 30 minutes long. So, I'm giving you like a portion of it, where once I clarify, you get the rest, and I think it's at a great value. I'm also doing Patreon, okay? So you can actually subscribe to our membership, and in this place, we're going to talk about, like, we're gonna get real in depth. We're gonna talk about, like, mental health awareness. We're gonna get into, like, accountability. We're gonna get into, like, domestic violence, spiritual awakening, shadow work, femininity. We're gonna get into a lot of things. So if you want to check out for more information, hit the box below, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys.